beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here, hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! I'll be doing the Akashic record messages for January 2026 for your zodiac sign. So, a lot of information I'm going to give to you. I was not on live last week, Tuesday or Thursday. So if you're like, did I miss you? No, I was here. I was on here the week before Christmas. So I want to say to you beautiful, beautiful people, Happy New Year. Miss Peanut here says, Happy New Year. Yay. Oh, thank you. Grammy times 3. I had a prediction that a comedian would take center stage and be a voice for the people. And she said, who was it that you said that you think I was talking about? You think it was Tim Dillion. Is that how you say his last name? Tim Dillion. So thank you. Yeah, a lot of the predictions have come true. I said fire and air, people, fire and air. And sorry for the fire that was in Switzerland at the bar, in the Netherlands, in the church. And it was day 1. So fire and air, you guys, fire and air. Sorry. We're still going to have some water, but a lot of things are going to be in the air. The rockets, bombing, UFOs, planes, helicopters, anything to do with the air, satellites, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be happening. It's going to be happening. So, but Miss Peanut here says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. So prayers to those people in the Netherlands and, the church there and the people in Switzerland. That's so sad, so sad, so sad. I wish I was wrong on that, but there's going to be a lot more there. Hi, long legs. On Golden Wings. I keep on thinking of that song. On the snow white dove. Sounds like Bush. Oh, I don't know what she was saying. So a lot of beautiful people here on the chat. So if you like groups of beautiful spiritual people, that's a beautiful place to connect to lovely people here on the chat. So connect, and talk. And everybody's saying Happy New Year. And it's going through so fast, I won't be able to type you back. Hello, Sunshine. Hi, Bella. Yeah, Shooting Star, all that stuff. Sandy, Joanne, Linda. So thank you. Okay. So like I said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Miss Peanut here says Happy New Year to you beautiful, beautiful people. And I hope all your wishes and your dreams and your desires come true. Remember, don't beg for it. Know that it already is happening. Okay. Know that it's already happening. All right. Another thing that Spirit has been showing me for this new year, and I keep on telling you guys, I keep on seeing a plane either exploding on fire or it's hitting another plane. And I'm seeing that could be happening really soon here. I'm also seeing military. I'm also seeing the helicopters. So I hope I'm wrong. But they keep on showing me this explosive stuff going on. So, okay. The Akashic Records message for the world for January 2026 is delivered in a ground responsible way, symbolic, energetic, and cautionary. Rather than being in fear base, be in that you know that you're in a safe place to be, okay? I don't want you to say I'm protected, because then you're giving the universe, source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, something to be protective of. If you're saying I'm protected too often, then the universe is like, oh, she wants to be protected for something, so let's give her something to be protective of. So you could just say, I just in the highest vibration, and I'm only allowing the highest vibration or happiness, health, wealth, and prosperity in my space, and that's it. Kind of being in that, okay? There's 249 people on. Yay! Hello from dear Alberta. Thank you, Deborah. Yes. Oh, and Margaret, I've got this. Thank you for your donation. So Peanut wanted me to do a little thing here, and she gave me $29.99. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate it. So thank you for the donation. So I don't know why it didn't go down. So yeah. Michael says, hi, Michael. Thank you, Debbie, for all you do, for giving us time and information. You're truly appreciated and loved. Oh, thank you. That makes my day. Okay. This month, the title is going. Oh, another thing. This just fell on me. and I guess they want me to tell you, the donations that you give me, I donated to the Children's Hospital. This is a thank you note. And then also to the pet store. Okay, so I want to make sure that you know that I did that. But the pet place that I donated to is called Best Friends, and the Children's Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota Children's Hospital for emergency surgeries and things like that. I wanted the donation to go to a family if they didn't have money, they didn't have insurance, because that's, I know, because I was in that space. So, okay. There was a plane crash in North Carolina, race car driver and family. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's, what was his name? Yeah. And I would sit there and watch it all the time, and my mind just went blank. Yeah, thank you for that. Blessings to the children and the animals of the donation. They multiply. Yes, I hope that will happen. That will happen. Okay. Also, if you want to get a reading from me, psychicdebbie.com. At the end of the month, I'm going to be raising my rates. Not that much, just $22 more for the hour, $22 more for the half an hour. Okay. But I'm going to do that probably January 30th or February 1st, around that time. So if you wanting to get the cheaper deals, this is the time to do it. I mean, it's $20 more, but $22 more, but I am raising my rates because inflation and all that other fun stuff, and the time and the energy I'm doing to do other things. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're wanting to get a reading from me, like I said, psychicdebbie.com. Please share, like, and comment. I appreciate that. Ring the bell. And if you're wanting to, because I haven't had a show for a couple of weeks, the Thursday I'm going to be doing the Angel of Hope, because I thought that would be a perfect angel to connect to for the hope, not the begging hope, but hope that love and happiness, health, wealth, and prosperity comes to you all. So this Thursday at 5 p.m. on here, I'm going to do the singing bowls and prayers with wealth, health, and love to Archangel of Hope. Okay, so that will be this Thursday. So if you're wanting, and I've got some gifts, some packages here that people have sent. I think they wanted to send it before Christmas, but like I said, we got snail mail here. So if you want to send a package or even a card or even a postcard just to say hi to Diddy, send it to 1961 North C Street, P.O. Box number 5882, Oxnard, California, 93031. I appreciate that. So I got my spiel out there. 2 helicopters collided in Hershey, killing both pilots. 11. No, I didn't hear about that. So I'll have to look that up. The 2 helicopters. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just keep on seeing the helicopter. Like I said, air. So yeah. Okay. So fantastic. Okay, so the Akashic Records message for January 2026 is a threshold month. Okay, it's the month of reset before things start happening. Okay, so January is like a reset. It's not explosive, but it's pivotal. So we're going to be in a pivotal spot of like, are we going this way or that way, or am I going to want to allow to see the truth or not see the truth? That's going to be up to you guys. There's going to be choices to be made. There's going to be a lot of truth being shown, especially in February. February to me is a really, really big month. I've still got to channel some more information for February, but mid-month of February, I'd say watch out, world. And I could be wrong. But it's a quiet, it's going to be quiet. The things that are being turning, there's going to be things behind the wall. It's going to be kind of like the wizard, but the curtain's closed. There could be secrets that are going to be revealed around the world, slowly but surely. And but that's the month of January. So it'd probably get exposed around January and then explode in February to like, what do we do with this information? Okay. Oh, Grammy. She gave me, I got to put my little thank you note. Thank you. Peanut says thank you. She gave me a donation of $49.99. Thank you, Grammy. That's so nice of you. Thank you. And I do not take your donations, just like a grain of salt. I mean, send it to people and stuff like that. So thank you for that. And Miss Peanut says thank you too. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be an emotional reaction around the market. I'm not going to give because I'm going to give you guys your things. But it's going to be more of a reaction to things because maybe the secrets are being told and that could affect the market. Okay, I don't see it collapsing. I don't see it like, oh, there we go, But I could see it going up, and it's going to be, it's not going to be straightforward and like, oh, it's just going to go up and it just goes down. No, it's going to be up and down, okay? There's going to be a rebalancing. It's not a failure, but it's going to be this kind of rebalancing, okay? Especially after January 18th, it will be calmer and the money energy will return, okay? So because I'm seeing the government, I'm seeing institutions, I'm seeing things looking at their budget, they're looking at their forecast, I'm seeing them quietly giving us information. So the Akashic records say avoid impulsive, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I got to say that you choose, but avoid impulsive financial decisions in early January, okay? So around right now, it might be like, oh, it's looking up, but then it could go down. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's going to be stability comes from restraining, not, oh, I need to make money. It's like step back and look at what is going on. If you're a financial advisor and you're like, I know what I'm doing, Debbie, then great. Us other people like me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to step back and go, okay, let things come out, okay? Oh, thank you, Connie. Peanut says thank you, too. Connie just gave me $10. Thank you, Connie. I appreciate you. So, and then I will put your guys' name down in the comments, okay? So thank you for that. Love that, okay? Hello, Traveler 8880. Saying hi. Okay, so it's the stability. There's going to be a little bit of a strain in the market. There's going to be a little bit of strain. It's not going to be, you're going to be able to sit back and fold your arms or smoke your cigar and drink your whiskey and go, fiddly-dee, right? If you notice, the silver and the gold has been up since 1979. Okay, and I've been telling you, beautiful people, silver and gold, right? So my beautiful friend Michelle, she works with silver, and she gave me a little silver coin for Christmas, so thank you for that. Yeah, that's going to be going, and then it will go down, and then it's going to go way up again. So again, you choose that. Health-wise, there's going to be stress. Try not to burn out, okay? Record shows, Spirit was saying to me, or the Akashic records, of years of pressure. If you've been having pressure, and you're not allowing yourself to release maybe that partner, that job, that friend, that home, that car, that whatever it is, and you're like, I can't stand this person, or I can't stand this job, or I can't stand this home, or I can't stand this computer, or A lot of things are going to be busting, or a lot of things are going to be exploding for you, because the energy, the frequency, the vibration, sound and water is going to be changing. You're changing for the better. So remember, what was it last year that I had 13 things break down on me? So it was because my vibration was changing. Thank God, knock on wood, this year it hasn't been that bad, but I've been cleaning out. And my husband still goes in my room and goes, I don't see any change. He goes, I know you've been cleaning out, because I gave him like 3 huge bucket, those like Tupperware, those big buckets of stuff. So, I'm doing a lot of clearing, so I'm to allow. Okay, this month is rest will prevent having to go to the doctor. Listen to your body, okay? Do not, because there could be a lot of strain for a lot of people, because they're kind of in the fear, worry, and doubt. Don't be in the fear, worry, and doubt, people. That's other people's stories, all right? The body speaks first. Listen before it must shout, okay? Because there's going to be some people that are ignoring their health issues, or ignoring that I need to go to the doctor, or I should probably get that tooth taken out because it's giving me a pain in the buttocks. and then it breaks, and then you gotta even spend more. So this month of January is get situated, step back, be secure, and then allow the next months to come in. Okay. So there's spiritually, for spiritual connection, spiritually, it's going to be a massive awakening month. All right. People are going to want to withdraw from the noise, and they're going to want to seek the truth. There's going to be protesting. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be things in the media. This is worldwide. People are going to go, okay, what the beeping's going on? Show us what's going on, and let us choose if we want that to go on or not to go on. And there will be that little bit of conflict. There will still be that protesting. There will still be Don't be surprised if, I don't feel like it's the States, but I wouldn't be surprised, like South America or another country, that the market, their banks, they run to the banks and all the money's taken out because they're in fear, worry, and doubt. Let's not be in fear, worry, and doubt, okay? Let's step back, because that's what happened in 1929, right? When the stock market crashed, everybody went to the bank because it's kind of like It's a Wonderful Life. It's in everybody else's houses and cars and da-da-da. So do I feel like that would happen to the States? Not right now. I don't see that happening now. Could it change that it could happen? That there could be a big downfall? Yes, but I'm not seeing that right now. Okay, I'm seeing it in another country. And I'm not saying that it's like Africa where it's this big, huge country, but I could see a smaller country doing that. All right. So in love relationships for people in January, if you're in an imbalanced relationship, and this is not just lovers, this is friends, this is work, this is your partner, this is your family, this is anything that's connection, relationship, love, relationship, humanity, that kind of stuff. Imbalances are going to be exposed. So if you're with a narcissist, or if you're with an alcoholic, or if you're with a drug and you didn't know it, it's going to be exposed. Truth is going to be revealed. The lies are going to be revealed even more. Okay? Notice the red flags. Notice the red flags. Your body might be in fear, worry, and doubt. Again, that's someone else's story. Listen to the spirit of you. Is this giving me joy? Is this person giving me joy? Is this home giving me joy? Is this car giving me joy? Let's start out fresh and clear the beginning of the year. I'm not saying to get a divorce. I'm not saying get rid of your friends and da-da-da. But see if it can be balanced. If it can be a give and take and give. If you're the one that's giving, you probably should need to let that go, because this is a year that you are wanting to really create a great foundation, because I've told you, beautiful people, before, the next 20 years, especially the next 4 years, are a pivotal time. I don't know if you saw it or not. I had the Two Worlds the Tuesday before Christmas. Go check out that video. At the Two Worlds, okay? Because you're going to choose if you're wanting to be in the 3D or the 5D, and either one is not wrong. One isn't better than the other, but there's going to be a massive spiritual awakening in January, starting it. I don't know if you guys felt this full moon, January 4th. My daughter did, her family, but both of my grandkids were born in a full moon, so that's probably why they're feeling it. I was feeling it. I was getting a lot of messages and other kind of information, because I'm starting to create these master classes that I will be telling you about. That's going to go through the whole year. Might even do a little retreat with one of my people that did retreat with me in Brazil, Regina. So we were talking about it today. So a lot of information, a lot of things are going to be coming to help you to get into that or that 5D space. Okay. Someone said, "I love you, Debbie," and the thing is going up and down so fast. Venezuela. Yeah, it could happen in Venezuela, though. I'm surprised that it didn't happen already in Venezuela. Yeah. What's going to happen in Minnesota about corruption and fraud? Well, a lot of that is not the truth, but I would have to look into it more about Minnesota. Okay. Someone said hi to me and I said I love me and I'm sorry I can't find you. But I love you too. Full moon was beautiful. Wasn't it really pretty? We had rain here. We had tons of rain. We had rain all the week of Christmas and all the rain of New Year's. And now it's sunny. So sorry to the people that had the rain. But I love it. I connect to it. So hi, Daisy. Hi, beautiful people. Okay. There's going to be sudden storms. This could be flooding again on the coast. Okay. There's going to be a lot of wind, you guys. A lot of wind around the world. Canada, the States, Africa, Australia. There's going to be a lot of wind. Powers are going to go down. Power outages. Get ready for a power outage. I'm serious. If it doesn't happen, then great. But be ready for power outages because I'm seeing, again, air, wind, power. Power is not just under the ground. Power can be the cords, the electrical, power of the phone, satellites. Remember, this is a fire and air year. And January is going to clear out a lot of things that needs to be fixed. So there could be satellites that are going to stop or fall down, or there could be planes that we're going to see a lot of situations around planes or helicopters or rockets or missiles or anything that is connected to air. But that's communication also. So we're going to see the troubles or the truth around that. All right. So better to be ready than not to be ready. Right. Kelly said we had crazy wind this year already. See, I'm seeing huge. We had huge winds today too in Colorado. Fantastic. And Jennifer, she just gave me $10. I'm flying to Hawaii this coming weekend and hoping that we're all arrive safely. You will, Jennifer. If it's this weekend, what's this weekend? Let me check first. 2 seconds here. And she gave me $10, and I got to give you the thank you button. Thank you. Peanut says thank you. So we're on the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Yeah, you should be okay. You should be okay. Hello from Sweden. Fantastic. I love that. Hello, Sweden. The military needs to be careful this weekend. Yeah, the military needs to be careful. Hi, Dust Bunny. We had heavy snow here in Northeast and now warmer weather and rain. Yeah, and I was telling you guys that hi, Shooting Star, that you're going to get tons of snow, then it could melt, and we're going to get flooding, okay? There's going to be seismic activity, not massive destruction, but I'm seeing some seismic activity. I'm seeing some around the new moon. They're giving me, I get the, oh God, I'm blanking out, you guys. I know the new moon is around the 18th, I believe. And they're telling me around the 20th. I don't know why they're showing me. So I'm going to say from like the 16th to the 22nd, there could be some major activity of like earthquakes, volcano, that kind of thing. Yeah. One Love says lots of freezing rain in Ontario, which I predicted like 2-3 weeks ago. I said, watch out for that freezing rain because of the black ice. Justice Warrior says it's negative 33 here. Oh my gosh. We need to use our positivity, joy, and highest loving energy. Focus on peace. Yep, exactly. Be in that is. Don't be in the fear, worry, and doubt, right? 60 degrees here in Missouri. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be pressure release. Again, fire, so volcano, lava. I wouldn't be surprised, like beautiful Hawaii, a lot of times that lava just spews up, 100 feet or 50 feet or 80 feet. I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't happen again. And I've been telling you, beautiful people, I'm not saying that Yellowstone is going to be, but there's going to be a lot of seismic action there. I wouldn't be surprised if a geyser doesn't explode or something around there. There and in New Zealand, because New Zealand's got geysers too. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a geyser or some kind of in New Zealand for that too this month, okay? Akashic warnings is gentle, but don't be in a fear-based. Avoid rushing decisions early January. Be mindful of misinformation. Okay? Don't believe everything that you're hearing, people. Or emotionally charged headlines like, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like step back, wait, and see what comes through. Okay? I do that now with people that are like, this person's missing. I always wait a day or two. Or Spirit's like, nope, don't look at it. Don't look at it. They're going to find them. They're going to find them. And then it's like, okay, yes. Then I feel the urgency of, stepping back. And then they're going to go, okay, now you can tell them where you think the person is. Do you know what I'm saying? So kind of react. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but do that with January. Take 3 deep breaths before you make a decision. Step back, wait a day or two, because you're creating solid ground for the rest of the year. Because in February, like I've said before, and I said in my 2026 prediction video, check that out. I also have the paid one. You could go to my website, psychicdebbie.com, and go book a reading, then go to schedule, go all the way down, and you'll see prediction 2026, the one to pay for, on there. Okay, if you wanted to see the predictions on there, okay? I'm working on creating another website so that you guys don't have to go through that, because once you click on that, then they send a message to my email and then my husband. So give it 48 hours before he, because people are like, where's my thing? Because they got to send a message to me, to my email, and then my husband needs to send it to you. And our time difference might be different, okay? But I'm creating a website where I could put all those classes and videos on so that you can just go straight to it and watch it, okay? So I'm working on that. Vicky's like, yay, Debbie time. Okay, so there's going to be, so be mindful of the misinformation, emotional charge headlines. Don't ignore your fatigue, okay? Personal or collective. If you're like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. Why are you tired of doing this? Why is it not giving you joy? Try to bring joy back into it. It's like, I hate driving to work. Maybe drive to work differently. Bring some joy aspects to it. Don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on the fear, worry, and doubt space. Look at the other thing. So someone is asking me, will Trump go to Greenland and start a mess? He's going to try to go to Greenland. He's been trying to do that for a while. I don't know how much of a mess he's going to try to create, because I think a lot of people are going to stop him. Okay. You used to do, I do have a Kathy. I do have a free yearly prediction also. And I found that one. I have a free prediction video. Go to my YouTube channel for 2026 predictions. More in-depth prediction, then go to my website. So Kathy, I did for both. So, hello from Australia. It's brew hot here today. I enjoy your predictions, Debbie. Very interesting. Thank you. Okay. Overreaction is going to cause more disruption than the event itself. That's why I'm saying, be careful of what you're hearing. Be careful of what people are saying to you. Don't overreact. Step back. If you're smoke the cigarette or take the direct, I'm giving you bad habits here, or just step back and go, okay, I'll look at this in 48 hours. Is it still really going on? Do you know what I mean? The message for humanity is slow down, recenter, choose wisely. This month is not about force. It's about alignment. Okay. What is stable now carries the world forward to safety. We need to be in the collective and bringing that peace and harmony. If we're not all overreacting, then peace and harmony has to come, right? So I think that's what the Akashic Records is trying to say to you, beautiful people, is slow down, don't overreact, step back, know that the message is true. If it doesn't resonate with you, let it go. Okay, that kind of thing. UK and France just pledged to aid Ukraine if peace falls away. Fantastic. Okay. Rebecca says he's doing it as a warning. Yes. Will the web go down? No. It might shut down and go back up, but no. Will I see it going down? No. Okay. Hello from Staten Island, New York. Fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to do your guys' horoscopes or zodiac signs through the Akashic records. And I try to bring positive information, okay? So if there's a warning there, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Whatever I'm saying, entertainment only. But I'm trying to give you messages through positive, okay? So if there's a warning there, maybe kind of like, oh, maybe I need to listen to that. I call it having an earworm in your ear, like, oh, I should watch out for that, okay? All right, Aries. January 2026 brings Aries a powerful emotional clearing right now, this week, next week. And some of you Aries might be like, oh my God, I had to let go, or I got in a massive argument, or I'm emotional. And it's like, okay, maybe it's telling you to get rid of that fear, that worry, that doubt, okay? Especially around relationships and personal identity, okay? You might be emotional, like maybe you got your hair cut and everybody's like, I don't like it, or you dyed your hair red and I don't like that, or you're finally seeing the truth of a relationship where you saw a bunch of red flags and you're like, oh, I need to do something about this. Do you know what I mean? So love asks you to soften control. Don't try to control it. Okay, don't try to control the other people, all right? Allow someone to meet you halfway. If they're not meeting you halfway, then maybe question it. Don't overwork yourself this year, this month especially. Miracles will arrive when you stop forcing the outcome, all right? Health improves through rest and drink water. You'd be surprised how many people I'm doing readings for and spirit, and even me, they're like, you need to drink a lot more water. I'm like, really? I'm not running down the street. But hydration, hydration, hydration. Okay. Wealth shifts for you, Aries, after around the new moon. Okay. A surprising opportunity connected to leadership, teaching, or visibility, or you being visible to people. Say like you're got a YouTube channel, or you're like, oh, I want to start doing a podcast, or I want to write a book, or I want to do a TED Talk. Around the new moon would be a perfect time for you because you'll be noticed, you'll be seen. Even if you're trying to hide, you're like, I want to meet a lover, but I don't want to meet a lover. And all of a sudden you get someone to ask you out. It's like, hey, baby, how you doing? And it's like, I was trying to hide from you. The universe is wanting to bring you softness. It wants to bring you love and wants to bring you that prosperity. That is going to be towards more the end of the month. I'm not saying it can't happen now, but maybe that's the time to take the horse blinders off and allow. And you get to choose if you want to keep it or not. Okay? Oh, thank you, Des Bunny. She said blue is my color. Okay, let's see. What else was I saying here? Blessings come through courage and honesty. Be honest with yourself and have that courage to take that leap of faith, okay? Watch out for impatient reaction before listening. It's kind of like what I was telling all you beautiful people. Step back. Okay, the Akashic records is your soul chose peace over proving. It's choosing peace. It's going to choose peace, sorry you guys, over being a right fighter. And that's going to be shown to you a lot this month of January, okay? This is how your abundance unlocks. If you're like, no, I got to do it my way, and you don't know what you're talking about, and da-da-da-da, maybe standing back, letting people help you, maybe seeing it in a different perspective, let yourself be visible, and that's where the abundance of love, health, and wealth and joy could come to you. Okay? All right. Golden Lady. Golden Lady. I wanted to start the New Year's off right by thanking you for all you do and give us. We love you. Oh, thank you, Golden Lady. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Golden Lady. And she gave me 1111. I love that. And oh, I gotta, the little squirrely thing's gotta say thank you. Peanut says thank you. Okay. Taurus. This month highlights deep healing and financial stability for Taurus because it's going to be a money year for you. Either you're going to allow money to you or you're not going to allow money to you. If you're not getting money, it's either you're begging for it, trying to control it, or you're not allowing. Okay? Because there could be massive, massive opportunities for you this year. All right, Taurus? Okay. Love becomes safer and more grounded. So if you're not in a safe relationship, it will show you're not in a safe relationship. If you're in a relationship where the love is not honoring you or respecting you, you will know that, okay? It wants to get you to be grounded, to be safe, not to be in fear, worry, and doubt or survival in a relationship. I would think this is more around love, but it's also around work or your family or friends, okay? There could be a reconnection or commitment possibly, okay? Especially after the new moon. So if you're like, they didn't ask me to marry them this Christmas or this New Year's Eve, are they going to? Or you could be like, let's move in together. Or, are you my girlfriend? Remember in high school? I'm wearing your pin. That kind of thing. Or a commitment to a job, a commitment to a family, a commitment to, say, maybe you're going to be a big brother or big sister, or maybe you're doing an adoption, or maybe you're thinking, I want a baby. Okay, this is a good time to do it. Health is going to improve through consistency, like eating the right meal, going for that walk, checking, listening to your body, okay? Some daily habits bring in big results for you. So if you're wanting to diet, it could be easier dieting this year than normal. Don't ask me why. I know why. Because your frequency and vibration is changing, and then everything else around you has to change, okay? Wealth grows steadily, especially through long-term investments. I'm not telling you to invest, right? Check it out. Go to your financial advisor. Or property-related matters, like if you got a house to sell or you're buying a house, maybe you get the house cheaper than you thought, or maybe the house cost, they took $50,000 off. You were like, oh, I've been looking at this house. I'm looking at this house for $350,000, and all of a sudden I looked at it again and it's only $300,000. Yay! That's prosperity. Okay, so they're going to bring that to you. There's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a lot of opportunities around Taurus, and could be Taurus rising, moon, and sun, okay? So miracles could arrive, but they're going to arrive to you quietly. You need to listen for them or see them. They're not going to be like, here I am, I'm your miracle. You know what I mean? You might see the miracle, and someone else might be like, oh, I didn't see it that way. You are going to see it or feel it or sense it, and it might not be this big boom. It might be it could even be little steps into the next miracle or the next gift that the universe wants to give to you. Okay? Blessings come through family or from your ancestors in the other realm. Okay? So there could be a blessing, maybe that you find a medal from your grandfather from World War II, or maybe you find a letter, or maybe there's an inheritance, or there's a ring or jewelry that is getting passed on, and you're like, oh, I didn't know I was going to get that. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Be careful of overindulging, overspending, okay? Or be careful of resisting change, because you're going to say, well, I didn't get money before, Debbie. If you're vibrating the same way you have been, it's going to be hard for that money to come to you. Yes, is it stronger and it really wants to give it to you? It's going to give you maybe 3 chances instead of 1 chance this month of January. But be open. Don't be so resistant to the change, okay? Because have that leap of faith, okay? The Akashic records say what you build slowly this month lasts lifetimes. Will last lifetimes. So maybe it's that you're buying a house, or maybe you're starting a business, or maybe if you're in the right way, not begging. Okay. Yes. I don't know who that is. She goes, first time. Does she go in order? Yes, I just did Aries. And there's 594 people in the room. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay. The next one is Gemini. Okay. January awakens Gemini's heart and voice. Love becomes honest. Truth reveals, especially now. And it really is going to reveal it to you at the end of the month around the new moon. Okay. So even if it's a very emotional, maybe you got this like, this kind of relationship with, love relationship that's, toxic, but you're just like, I can't let this person go, Debbie. I just love them so much, and da-da-da. That is going to be shifting for you. Gemini is going to be shifting for you. If you have love for work, if there's a, I'm going to use my son as because he's an actor, producer, there could be a shift in that because he loves it. So what do you love? It's like Maybe I love riding horses, and all of a sudden someone's like, hey, could you ride my horse for free? So you give it exercise or something like that. Those kind of miracles, love like that is going to be, it's going to be presented to you, and it's going to tell you the truth though. So you might love your friend and they might say, no, I don't love you. But that's going to be a gift, because a person that's going to love you as much as you love them is going to come in. Okay. Health benefits from breath work or mental decluttering. Stop being in that fear, worry, and doubt, and take a breath. You know, I'm not saying that you have to meditate, but maybe take 3 breaths before you make a choice, or breathe. Or when you get home, when's the last time you took a deep breath? That's what I do on Thursdays, you know, when I'm connecting to the entities. We always take a breath to reconnect, okay? Wealth increases through communication, writing, teaching, especially around January 18th, especially around the new moon. Maybe you got some ideas right now. So if you're wanting to write that book, if you're wanting to be on the podcast, if you're wanting to be a teacher, maybe you're wanting to taking classes, maybe you're wanting to communicate to the other realm, be a tarot reader or something like that. Communication is going to be coming through really, really strong, and you could make money through that. Maybe you start doing readings, or you're doing some healings, or maybe you took a class, say in hypnosis, and now you're doing hypnosis on other people. It's going to bring that money to you if you're in joy of it. Okay. Nova Scotia. Love that. Miracles come through conversations and chance meetings. So if you're single, you could meet someone when you least expect it. You know what I mean? It usually happens when you're not looking the best, right? I just got done. And that's happened to me many, many, many moons ago. I was making cookies and I had stuff all over me. And then all of a sudden an old boyfriend's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, oh gosh, you know what I mean? So be kind of ready maybe, or when you least expect, but don't control it. Don't control it. Just, like I said, there could be a chance meeting. You're like, oh, I want to get a job at that place. And all of a sudden you go to your friend's party somewhere and they're like, oh, I work there. I'll give you a good name. Allow that to happen. Tell the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, Gemini, to bring those people to you. Don't chase after them. Let them come to you. Okay. But be open to it. You communicate. It's like if you have a business or whatever, advertise it. Advertise it, advertise it, advertise it. Okay? Blessings arrive when you express your truth without fear. It's really trying to get Gemini out of fear this month. So that might be that little bit of a struggle, or like, I hate change, or da-da-da-da. There could be this leap of faith. I feel that a lot of Geminis, I'm not going to say all of you, I think Gemini rising for sure. There might be, the universe, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in is going to be pushing you. Take that leap of faith, baby. Take that leap of faith. But only do it if it resonates with you, okay? Watch out for gossip and scattered energy. Stop fixing everybody. If you know your friend or your partner or has scattered energy, stop trying to fix them. Step back, let them get in their mix, and stop fixing it, okay? Because you're drawing it into you, and these beautiful miracles that the universe wants to give to you, you can't have scattered energy and beautiful, positive, peaceful energy at the same time, okay? So let them figure it out. And they're going to complain because you've been taking care of them for so long. They're going to complain, and you're going to go, oh, God. But Debbie, they yell at me and they get mad at me. Step back and go, see, this is how much I do for you. Honor me and respect me, and then I'll go back. I hope that makes sense, okay? Kathy, okay. The Akashic record says your words are coded with destiny. Speak wisely. That's a really strong one. So this month for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, your words are coded. D with destiny. Speak wisely. What you want to come out. Don't go, oh, I hate that person. I hate this. And da-da-da-da. It's going to come back to you. So it's your coding your destiny this month, Gemini. So be careful of your words. And if people are like, oh, we're gossiping and we're talking about this and this and this, say, I can't. Psychic Debbie said, the Akashic record said, I can't gossip this year. Everything I say is positive. I got to think positive. Da-da-da. You're going to thank me down the road. Okay. I don't know who that is. Thundra. It says, Happy New Year. You look pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Cancer. Okay, this is a deep karmic month for Cancer, especially around love. Love of yourself, love of your family, love of your partner, love of your work. I'm going to do it again. Love isn't always just about love this way. Love of yourself, love of other people. Are you in a space of love? If you're like, I'm not, then maybe you need to recheck it. Okay? The reason that Spirit is showing me this, or the Akashic Records were showing me this messages, is because they're getting you ready, beautiful people that are listening to this. They're giving you the month of January, especially Cancer, but all the other signs too, to get ready for what the year is wanting to bring to you. So if you don't love yourself, Cancer, if you're not allowing, or you're with somebody because you're trying to fix them, and you're like, oh, I'll make them love me, that's going to be the whole year. Do you really want to work on that the whole year? Or do you want to be in the space of, I love my work, I love myself, I love everything that's going around me? Am I saying, can it happen instantaneously? Yes. But a lot of people challenge it because Cancer can be emotional. So you might be doing a lot of deep releasing this month, okay? And that's what's happening. Don't think it's bad. Don't, oh, I'm sorry, everybody. No. Let the emotions come out. Let the emotions come out because it's trying to balancing you to the place where you can love yourself. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Relationship contracts. Some are going to end and some are going to deepen. So that's relationship wise. That could be a family member. Maybe you haven't been talking to somebody and maybe they come back. Maybe an old lover comes back. An old friend comes back. Maybe even an old job comes back. Okay. Contracts, some of them are going to end for you, Cancer. Okay. Even though you try to lift up the dead horse, it's not, and you're putting the toothpicks in it and wrapping it and trying to make it, it's not going to work. Stop doing that. If you've been doing that, let it go. Let it end. Okay. Health requires emotional boundaries. Again, no, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes when you want to, no when you want to. Stress shows up in your stomach and chest if ignored. So people that are in Cancer, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what Akasha Records are telling you. Please do not ignore your heart because this month is around love. So please do not ignore your heart. If you have a heart, you're like, oh, I'm not breathing too good, or I'm having a heart, da, 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 da. The truth could be shown around your heart, health-wise, okay? So please do not ignore it, especially your stomach, your heart chakra. You're going to feel it there, okay? Wealth is going to improve through support, partnerships, or family resources. So I think what the Akashic Records are saying is allow other people to help you. If you're like, I don't trust them, at least let someone in maybe 25%. Is like, okay, I'll let them help me 25%. Maybe not the whole 100. Don't stand back and go, okay, you said to let them help me. Slowly let them in, not be over controlled of everything, okay? And that is going, or maybe that you're going to be in a partnership with something, or maybe you get a new job, or maybe a family member is like, hey, you want to help me out? I'll give you some extra money on the side or whatever. Okay, so look at that for opportunities. Miracles are going to come through forgiveness and releasing. Again, what I'm saying, whatever is toxic to you, emotions and love this month for Cancer is going to be your toxic space, but it's also going to be your miracle space. So if it's toxic, then why are you not loving yourself enough to say no? Just saying, okay? Blessings arrive when you choose yourself without guilt. See, here we go again. Self-love. Watch out for emotional overgiving. Oh, well, I always gave to them, Debbie, or they're crying, or they're upset, da-da-da-da. Don't give because they're upset because you're not giving to them anymore. That's your lesson. That's where you're supposed to create the boundaries, okay? Hi, Christine. I don't know what your name is. Is it BRANJC? So I don't know what to call you. Oh, I don't want that all year. I want to love it all, not me forcing. Yes. You will be better ready. Leave those old lovers in the past. Yes. Yep. Okay. Miracles come through forgiveness and releasing. Blessings arrive when you choose yourself without guilt. Watch out for emotional overgiving, okay? The Akashic Records message for you: you no longer require to carry what was never yours. I'm going to say it again, Cancer. We love you, we love you, we love you. Please love yourself enough. You no longer are required to carry what was never yours, because you're this caring, healing, emotional, heart chakra person, gut feeling person. Oh, I need to take care of everybody. Nope. Let's make it this year is about you. I'm not saying never to give, but step back. Step back. Okay? The next one is going to be Leo. DP says, happy evening to all. I'm a chronic giver. Forgiver. Yeah. You can forgive. I don't believe in forgiveness. I say you can release them and see if they come back to you. Kind of like that old thing that I had on my door when I was a kid. Love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it was yours. If it wasn't, it never was, right? So if you step back and you're not giving so much, Cancer, and they're getting upset, you were never supposed to give them, right? Because they were supposed to give to you. All right? You're worthy. Okay, here's Leo. January 2026, ask Leo to realign with purpose. What's your purpose? Not your mother's, not your sister's, not your partner's, not your friends, not your school, not your work. What is your purpose? Align yourself to your purpose. Because Leo, it's going to be a big year for you. Fire, 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 you guys. Woo. I've got a Leo moon, so I'm going to be... But if you're a Leo sign, you could get tons of prosperity this year. You could get massive acknowledgement if you want. You could have that fire love if you want, but you have to redirect. So the month of January, Leo, you're putting the pointer to which way you want to go. And if your partner or someone at work or your friend is going, no, over here, help me, then all your energy and all those miracles and all those things that were meant for you are going to go to them. And you're going to go, you get a reading from me and go, Debbie, why? I don't know why this person keeps on getting everything and I'm the one that does all the work. Yeah. Stop giving to them. Start giving it to yourself. Put your pointer in the direction and the intention of where you want to desire. It's not being selfish, okay? Love improves through shared goals and mutual respect rather than ego. So that's what I'm saying. See, if they're saying you need to give to me so that I give to you, it's not it. And if you're doing it is because, the trophy wife or the trophy husband or whatever you call them, you know what I mean? It's not going to work, okay? It has to be in the love sector. Health strengthens through movement, sunlight. Your body wants to be vital, okay? So movement for Leo this year, exercise, even if it's just going for a walk, sitting under the sun, even if it's cold out, wrap yourself out and put your face in the sun, okay? Or even putting it into a light. Do you know what I'm saying? The sun is really, really strong, the fire. But the aurora borealis, the solar flares are going to affect you a lot, Leo. So when those are, and you're like, why am I feeling like this? I wouldn't be surprised if it's because the sun is in a movement or it's having some kind of solar flare or something like that. So be careful with that. Don't be overly emotional. Watch your emotions, because especially this month of January, because you could erupt. And other people are going to be like, stay away from her this month. You know what I mean? Okay. Wealth grows after the new moon through leadership roles, creative ventures. Okay. So you could get a new job, get a promotion, find money, create money, But I'm seeing it more around the new moon, January 18th, than now. If you're like, well, I got it now, great. Then you could even maybe double it around the new moon. Okay. Okay. Miracles arrive when you inspire rather than dominate. So don't be a right fighter this month. To inspire someone is like, I'll help you, but not like, oh, let me do it. Don't be over control. Okay. Step back. I know it's hard because I'm the same way, because to me, it's control is because you're in fear or you're in survival mode. If you're trying to control something, You're either in survival mode, massively controlling something, or you're in fear. Because fear is control. Okay? Because you wouldn't give a bunny's ass if everything was going your way. So you're trying to control it is because you're hoping that it goes that way. But how can you control if you're trying to control it, but you give your energy to somebody else? So the universe is like, what the heck does this person want? So know what you desire, put your pointer that way, and focus on that. Maybe give it 25% to other people, okay? Let's see. Wealth, miracles happen when you inspire rather than dominate. Blessings come through recognition and respect. Watch out for, don't be careful of who wants to help you, especially if they're in an ego space of like, you better do this for me, or they're trying to control. It's going to be really, really bad. Okay. So watch out. Right fighter, if someone is like, oh, I'll help you, but I have to have a control of everything. I'm not saying to let go of your full control. Have at least 51% of your control and then let them do the 49 or whatever. Okay. So step back. If people are like, you need to do this for me, you need to do that for me, say, this month, Debbie said I'm supposed to say no and love myself. Ask me next month. They might be upset, but they'll find someone else. Okay. Your Akashic record message is true power is magnetic, not forced. True power is magnetic. Like attracts like, people, not forced. Okay? And you're going to feel this force. I'm not cutting you, Leo, down. I'm not. My beautiful daughter-in-law, she's a Leo. Beautiful person. But Leo personality, they can be over-controlling, or I need to have it done this way, and da-da-da-da. Just be in your true power, step back and go, okay, doesn't matter if they're not doing it right. I'll do it right, but not over controlling it and telling everybody, get away, I'm just going to do it myself in the survival mode. I feel like the Akashic records are trying to get you out of the survivor mode and to help you allow so that you can breathe. You're not like this, but that you can go, oh, okay, I see what's going on. And then where you want to put your power. I hope that makes sense. Okay. It rained during the Rose Parade, but the sun came out of the game. I was green for Indiana. People are talking about the game or whatever. When do Geminis get a break? This year, Don. This year. That's why this January they're trying to get you ready for all these breaks and opportunities and dreams that you're thinking of. Okay. So that's why I'm saying for January, February are going to be the months for some, if you can get through the January, February into March, then you're in whatever direction that's going in, that you're allowing it to go in, is going to be the rest of the year. So that's why I'm giving you these kind of information, and I might be sounding like, no, I want the best for you. I really, really want the best for you. Release. Sometimes, please release me, let me go is the best thing to do. Joyce says, my grandson is a Leo, controlling, but not with his new bride. She doesn't put up with it. See? Exactly. Perfect. That's a perfect bride for him. Perfect bride for you. Howdy diddy, Nicole. Happy New Year. Okay. Virgo. This month brings Virgo healing, romance, and creative flow. I know a lot of Virgos that are single. I know a lot of it. I have the people that get a reading once a month with me, believe it or not. And I've got people that are CEOs and producers and, these high-wigging people, but they can't seem to find love. And I'm like, okay, well, you're a Virgo. This is your love year. Again, if you allow and accept, okay? Allow the universe. This is kind of like what I'm saying to people. I'm not saying to take every single person if you want to date that gal or that guy or whatever, and you have to date them. No, I'm saying allow the universe to give you choices. But a lot of you Virgos aren't even doing that. They're like, nope. No, I'm not saying to play games with people, but I'm just saying, date them, for maybe go coffee for them and lunch with them and go for a hike with them and da-da-da-da. And release this control or this fear or worry or doubt because someone else did something. You don't want to bring a story from someone else and bring it into a new relationship, right? So the love that is bringing to Virgo is going to be softened. It could be even more deeper. If you are in a relationship, it could even get more extremely deeper. Maybe you'll have this major conversation, or maybe you go on a trip and you're like, oh, I'm seeing them in a new light, or they're seeing you in a new light. Okay, so especially don't let your emotions, your fear override. Because if your fear or emotions override, it could destroy it. It's just like, again, breathe, step back, breathe, maybe take a couple deep breaths, or like, let me talk about this, tomorrow, or don't make a sudden decision. All right. Because they're really, really wanting to bring Virgo love in a relationship or not in a relationship. This is around the love part. I'm not saying not love of work or but they're talking about romance. Okay. Wealth for Virgos is going to come through creative projects, healing work, or service-based income. So like doing something for someone, doing a reading, doing massage, washing their car, walking their dog, The universe is wanting to give you creative ideas. Is like, oh, my neighbor across the way keeps on asking me to walk her dog. And I notice all these other people that are walking, that maybe I need to go up to them and say, $5 a walk or something, $5 a day. And then you're making some extra money on the side. Creative ideas are going to come to you, Virgo, in the month of January. That's your choice to do it or not. Okay. Sally, my son is a Virgo and very controlling, drives love away. He's in fear, Sally. He's in fear. He needs to let it go. He needs to let it go and not be in the fear, worry, and doubt, and give people chances. Okay? Love himself enough. All right? Where was I here? Health improves through rest, sleep, and your nervous system care, like getting a massage, breath work, maybe doing a facial massage, maybe taking a bath, go in the hot tub, go for a stroll. If you soften yourself by meditating or listening to some beautiful music, or singing bowls or whatever. Okay, the health improves through rest, sleep, and caring of your. Don't be so fragile. You know what I mean, like the cartoon. Okay. Wealth comes through creative projects, healing work, service-based income. Miracles show up as an emotional relief, renewed joy. So miracles could happen. Say you're out with your friends and you're laughing and you don't care about anything that's going on, and all of a sudden someone comes up to you and goes, "How did it? How you doing?" There's your love choice. You know what I mean? There could be your love. You could be you walking down the street saying, "Do or did he?" That song came to my mind. But the blessings could come through that. The miracles could come through that, where it's like, oh, I'm not putting the guard up and I'm saying hi to everybody. And then it's like, oh, look at the beautiful mountain. Next thing you know, you're talking to them. And then, hey, would you like to go for coffee? And maybe you meet a new friend or meet a new client or a new lover that way. Okay. So miracles are going to come up when you're in your joy, or you release that fear, worry, and doubt. Okay. Saying hi to people and things like that. Blessings arrive when you stop over analyzing. All right. Because Virgo can do that. Watch out for perfectionism draining your energy. I know a lot of Virgos. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but all the Virgos I know, it's like, okay, this piece of paper, Debbie, is a little off, so I'm not going to get, I was with a Virgo friend. We were in Disney World, and I swear she took every single Mickey Mouse ear and was like, I'm like, just pick one. You know what I mean? Well, this one's got a little dot, and that one's got that. Just pick it. Stop being perfectionist, okay? Unless it's your work, like my daughter that does organization. Okay? It will drain your energy. This is not the month to do that. The Akashic record message is you're allowing to receive without fixing it. You don't need to fix anything. Allow yourself to receive, or receive that love, that joy, that happiness, okay? All right. Here we go with Libra. January centers Libra on home, balance, and emotional truth. Love becomes more intimate and honest. Okay, family matters surface because it wants to be resolved. So if you have a family situation, maybe you're not talking to somebody, or maybe you got in an argument with over the holidays, or you're like, they didn't give me that $100 that you normally do, and I'm upset with them. There could be a reconnection, okay? Reconnection. Emotional truth is going to come in. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was upset because I counted on that $100 because it helped me pay my rent. And I get it that you shouldn't have to, it's an honor and a praise and thank you and da-da-da-da. So the emotional truth could come through. See the emotional truth. See the other person's side. Or it's also balancing, like maybe you've been wanting to ask someone out for a date. This would be a good time to ask them out for a date, okay? Or maybe you're saying, I want to buy a home, or I want my home to be redecorated, or I'm going to fix my home. They're trying to bring a balance in your home and your security, okay? Like I said, love becomes more intimate and honest. They're going to say, I love you, or they don't love you, or I love you more, or having a conversation, all right? Health benefits from grounding practice or routine. You can get overly grounded, people. So because when you get too grounded, you get into the fear, worry, and doubt, and other people's stories, and other people are telling me what to do. I'm not talking about that grounding. I'm talking about the grounding, like going for a walk and hugging the tree, or sitting next to the tree, or looking at the birds, or connecting to the animals, or connecting to nature, okay? Or breathing, okay? Wealth improves through home, property, or reorganizing finances after the new moon. So maybe it's like, maybe you're selling a home or buying a home that's better efficient for you. I have a 5-bedroom house, and now I'm going to buy a 2-bedroom home. Or you're selling a property. Maybe you get some wealth on that. Or you didn't realize you got an inheritance. Okay, or reorganizing your finances, like I'm not going to be in all these, apps or whatever, or my money's going out, or maybe you're going to look at your finances and say, do I still want to pay for, HBO or that get coffee every morning? I'm not saying to redestruct your home or your lifestyle, but stepping back and saying, do I still want to do it that way and allow money to come to you? Okay. Miracles are going to happen when you're in an emotional, peaceful state. It's not going to come to you if you're arguing with somebody, fighting with somebody. It's got to be my way. When you're in peace, you're in joy, then the miracles are going to happen. You're going to start noticing the miracles. You're going to hear the miracles. You're going to taste the miracles. Okay. Blessings arrive. Again, I'm kind of repeating myself here, or Akashic records are. Blessings arrive when you choose harmony within rather than people pleasing. Okay, it's the month of January. So love yourself, and it's like, nope, create the boundaries. Watch out for avoiding necessary conversations. Okay, maybe there's a conversation that you need to say to somebody. It's like, I don't want to date you, or I do want to date you, or can I get a raise, or I should be getting a raise, or a necessary conversation. Anything. It doesn't mean it has to be with a lover. It doesn't mean it has to be with a friend. It could be through work. It could be with the neighbor. It could be with the county. It could be whatever, okay? To see the truth of things, all right? The Akashic record message for Libra is balance begins when you stop abandoning yourself. Focus on yourself, then focus on them, all right? The next one is Scorpio. This is, they're saying, for the month of January, it's how am I going to say this? It's going to be a month that there's going to be a lot of a lot of truth, a lot of I'm done doing that for those people. I'm going to do that job, or I'm going to put that podcast. It's going to be the month of January is going to show you a lot of truth, and it's going to ask you, do you want to be in that truth? Do you want to be in that joy? And it might affect a lot of people around you. So that's why I'm saying it could be, that's why I'm kind of hemming and hawing here. What the Akashic records showed me was there's going to be a lot of changes, but it's going to affect a lot of people. And some people aren't going to like it, and some people are going to love it. Okay? So you might have to say no to people and go, I'm sorry. I'm not working with you anymore, or I want to work with you. A revelation of there's going to be a lot of revelations. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. A lot of aha moments of like, yes, I should be with that person, or I shouldn't be with that person. The month of January is a lot of clearing, a lot of releasing. It's a good month to clean out everything and charge it again. Do you know what I'm saying? Your psychic clarity is going to be really in tune, especially right now. What things that truth that were hidden from you, truths about yourself, truth about other people, truth about situations are going to surface in January. Okay? And I'm not saying that it falls away in January, because that could fall away in February. Okay? There's a lot of things that are falling down in February for people. That's you, me, other signs, leaders, country. There's going to be a lot of falling down because we need to fall it down to rebuild again. Okay. So that's what's going to be happening around Scorpio is maybe you lose a friend, but then you get another friend that is more liked. You know what I mean? Maybe you lose a job, but you get a better job. Okay. Things are going to be clarified. Your insight is going to be really strong. Do not ignore it. Do not ignore your insight. Even if everybody else is saying purple and you're saying green, go with the green. Okay. Health improves through detoxing and emotional releasing. There's a lot of releasing for Scorpio this month. Release. There we go with that song. Please release me. Let me go. I don't need that candy anymore. Right? There could be releasing of the weight. There could be releasing of the job, releasing of people, places, and things. Okay, there's going to be a lot of releasing. And if you are not releasing it, the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, will release it for you. And that could come through fire. That could come through a wind. That could come from a flooding. That could come through a situation where it's like you should not be working this job, so you got fired so that you do what you're supposed to do. Okay, so the universe is, if you're not going to do it, the universe is going to do it to you. Okay, and that's going to be for January and February. Wealth grows through, your wealth is going to grow through research, behind the scenes work. So what I mean by that is maybe you're afraid, I'm going to use me as an example. So I'm doing master classes. It's scary because it's like, am I going to give the information? Not everybody's going to understand the information I'm going to give out because I'm talking about the is, and I'm talking about things that most people don't talk about. And is people are going to want to pay for it? Doesn't matter. I'm not supposed to worry about that. I'm a Scorpio. So you do the same thing. Whatever is behind the curtain but gives you joy, decide on that. Not what you hear beyond the curtain where other people are trying to tell you or trying to control you. Okay? Joyce says, I love that song. Okay. Let's see. Wisdom through strategy behind the scenes. Miracles arrive through intuition and your dreams. Okay? I believe in miracles. Okay? Through your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to be really, really strong. Scorpio rising, sun or moon. Okay? It's going to be really, really strong. And it's like the thing that I'm hearing right now even is even if you've been doing this thing, the same way, but you got a dream or insight of like, you're not supposed to do it that way anymore. You're supposed to do it this way. Maybe driving to work. It's like I keep on driving it. It's telling you to drive another way. And maybe you see a sign or a church or a spiritual store. You're like, oh, I didn't know that was there. And that's the miracle that you go in there and you meet your lover or you meet a partner or whatever. Okay. So listen to your intuition. Blessings come when you trust your inner knowing. All right. Watch out for obsession or control. Don't obsess with somebody or someone being obsessed with you. All right. Your energy, Scorpio, is going to be really strong. So people could get obsessed with you or be like, hey, how you doing? Because your light is going to be really, really strong. It's going to be your choice to be attuned to that light or not to be attuned to that light. The Akashic record message for you is you already know. You already know, honey. Now act on it. You already know that you shouldn't be in that relationship. You already know that you shouldn't be in that house. You already know you shouldn't be in that job. You already know that you should start that business. You already know. Just do it. Okay? It's kind of like that song. It is done. It is done. It is done. See, it is done, and then go towards that. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. January stabilizes Sagittarius after months of expansion. So there's going to be expansion of everything. Okay. People could get pregnant. If you're not wanting to get pregnant and you're a Sagittarius, then do something about it. Okay. Because you could get pregnant, because there's a lot of expansion for Sagittarius this month. All right. Expansion of love, expansion of work, expansion of health, expansion. Okay. They're wanting you to, if you're in a relationship and then it's in your true relationship, it could get even more grounded and it could be even more loyal. All right. If the relationship is not, this is a love relationship, if it's not loyal to you, it will be presented to you in January. Are you going to look at the red flags? If you're single and you're wanting to date, this would be a great month to date, because you're going to see the truth and you're going to see if that person wants to be in a loyal relationship. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Health improves through structure and discipline. So have that, get up in the morning, go for the walk, eat that, egg or instead of the cereal, Discipline. Okay. Let's see. Wealth grows through budgeting and long-term planning, or steady work rather than risk. This is not the time for you to risk, but they're wanting to give you expansion with your wealth. January is a month of expansion for you. So like I said, if you have that idea, create it. Do you know what I'm saying? But budget it. Don't go, okay, I'm paying $10,000 on this and throw it in the wind and I hope it works. Budget the idea, budget the concept, or maybe do it in little steps so that you feel secure with it. Okay. Long-term planning, that's what it's saying. Maybe I feel like what the Akashic records are saying to you is plan for the year. It's like, okay, we got a trip in June and we got a trip in September. Plan for that. Plan if something happens, that kind of thing. All right. It's going to give you that security. I'm not saying something's going to happen, but because you're expanding so much, you're growing so fast and things are happening to you so fast, I feel like the universal source is wanting to get you to feel secure while all these other changes are happening. Okay. Miracles arrive when you appreciate what you already have. You got a bunch of things. My daughter's a Sagittarius. I'm like, Sophia, look at how far you've gotten in your work. Oh my gosh, look at how far you've gotten. Okay. Be appreciated. Be grateful. Like, I'm grateful for all you beautiful people that are watching me and listening to me and let me do the reading. I'm so grateful. So be in gratitude. Okay. Bless. And it's funny because they're saying blessings come through gratitude. Be thankful. Just every day say thankful for where I'm at. Thankful for the growth that's going to be happening, because there's a lot of growth, people. There's a lot of growth. It will be negative growth if you fight against it and not listening to your insight. Okay. It will be positive growth if you listen to your insight and it gives you joy. Doesn't matter if it gives other people joy or not. Okay. Watch out for being over confident or excessive spending. Like, oh, I can afford that. I think they're wanting you to plan out the year so that you don't lose your security. Because I feel 2027 is going to be a big year for Sagittarius. Huge. 2026 towards the end of the year could be really huge too. And it's trying to get you this security, okay? It's trying to get you this over security. So if you're in the ego space and trying to control it, you're going to fall. It's going to fall, okay? The Akashic Records message is abundance stays where it is respected. You're going to just acknowledge and be grateful. Grateful for the $1 to the $100 to $1,000 to $10,000 or $1 million. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful, and it's going to bring more to you. Okay? Capricorn. All right. This is a personal rebirth month for Capricorn. Love deepens as you allow yourself to be seen emotionally. So show your truth. Don't put on that mask. Don't put on that face that you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to be nice and they're not going to like me, Debbie, Allow yourself to be seen emotionally, that you have emotions, that you don't have to be in control all the time, that you do feel sad or happy or glad or mad or da-da-da-da. I'm not saying to argue with somebody, or because, Capricorn, you can be really, really strong and, argumentative. I'm not saying that way. Just say, I got upset because I'm saddened. I lost this, or I'm scared, or let other people help you. Other people help you. Okay. Health improves when you rest and you express your emotions. So I feel like what the Akashic records are saying, that a lot of Capricorns are eating their emotions. They're drinking their emotions. They're eating their emotions. They're fighting their emotions instead of expressing it. If you don't want to express it this way, then write it, or maybe saying it to yourself. Go out for a walk and start yelling at yourself, or talking to yourself like da 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 da, or talk to the universal source, or talk to your ancestors that passed. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. They were just telling me right now, and this is really weird. They're saying that pimples are made from expression not being expressed. They just told me that. Okay, so I'm not a doctor. Wealth increase, especially around the new moon. New beginnings, contracts, leadership roles emerge. So you could get a new job, you could get promotion, new beginnings. You could sign a contract. That's where your wealth is going to be. Okay, it's going to be around the new moon for you. Miracles are going to come through timing and patience. If you have patience, it's like, I'm going to step back. Debbie said, look at it. Don't be overly emotional. Don't do an emotional, you're going to buy that house now. Step back. If it's meant for you, it will be there. It will be there. Okay. Step back. The timing, miracles are going to happen through timing. So when I hear that, when I do readings and Spirit says, oh, this is the time they need to do this, because I get you have a choice, but timing means that this opportunity, that there's going to be opportunities coming to you, and you might not have that opportunity again for another year or 7 years or 9 years or 10 years. Okay. So there's going to be opportunities coming to you. So there could be the perfect timing. You know how you're like, oh my God, that was the perfect timing, to catch the person or connected to him. It's kind of like that movie Sliding Doors. You know what I mean? So the timing for you in January, look up, take the horse blinders off, and connect to the opportunities and timing that can happen to you. Okay. And that's where your wealth could be. It's like, oh, I heard about a jobs over there. It's just like mine, but they're paying $20 more an hour. Go for it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Blessings arrive when you honor your own needs. You honor yourself. Watch out for burnout. If you're burning out, it's because you're doing it for everybody else, not yourself. So that's what the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you're saying, the Akashic records are saying. If you're burning out, you're doing too much, allow people to help you. Or maybe stop doing some of the stuff and have other people do it. Okay. Or it's like the dog walker. It's like, I don't have time to walk the dog. Hire a dog walker. I need to get a cleaner or whatever. And it's like, well, Debbie, it costs money, but your health, your stability, your honor, yourself is more worthy than the $20 of being the dog walker or something. You know what I mean? Okay. Watch out for burnout. The Akashic records are saying you're stepping into authority without sacrifice. So you're going into your power. You don't need to sacrifice anymore. You don't need to do everything for everybody anymore. Okay. That power is going to come. You're going to get more power in not acknowledging yourself and stop doing it for everybody else. And if you like I said, I'm going to keep on putting this in your ear like an earworm. If you're burning out and you're like exhausted and step back and go, okay, where am I putting too much information on or giving too much and I'm not receiving back on? Step back. Are they going to get upset? Yes. But that's going to tell you that you were supposed to say no and say yes to yourself. Okay? All right? So step into your authority without sacrificing yourself. All right? And so that sometimes means to say no to people. That means to say no to people. Okay, the next one is Aquarius. And January invites Aquarius into a spiritual reset and closure. So, your intuition might come to you in a whole different way. or it's going to be both. Maybe I'm going to use me as an example so that you kind of understand what the Akashic records are saying. Maybe you did tarot readings and you're like, this kind of happened to me. I really didn't do tarot readings, but I used the cards, and then it was like, I don't need these anymore. I'm going to do it this way. Or maybe you were doing healings, but now you were doing massages, but now you found out you could do healings. Okay. So there's the closure of just doing the massages, but there's a reopening of you being able to do healings on the same clients. So there's going to be closing of spiritual ways that could happen to you, but there's going to be a new beginning. All right. So it's almost like getting a new computer. It's like, yeah, it's going to work the same way, but it's going to have more bells and whistles to it. Okay. It's like buying a new car. It's like, yeah, your old car, your new intuition, your new spiritual way you're doing things, your insight or whatever worked well for you and you're comfortable with it. But the universe is wanting to bring you a reset where it's more easier and more, and sometimes it's hard for you to have that change, right? So just step back, take a breath, and go step by step, okay? It's going to be for the better. Your love life requires honesty and emotional presence. Not like, yeah, and walking away. Listen to the person. Tell them honestly where you are in your love life. I love you. I don't love you. I need to work on this. I need to work on this on myself. And they're also saying love for yourself also, okay? Am I honoring myself? Am I respecting myself? Am I letting myself sleep in? Am I taking that walk where I should be taking that walk? Am I eating? Am I expressing my emotions? Am I letting go of my emotions so that I don't sit there and argue with my husband or my wife anymore? Okay? Because then it will help the old patterns dissolve. So if you notice, Aquarians, it's almost like you're turning a page. Not almost, you are. So you're going to be letting go of old patterns, ideas that were comfortable to you. And it might be a little challenging for you but they're bringing you new stuff, which is better, brighter, shinier. Okay. Health benefits from solitude, meditation, writing, energy clearing. Get an energy clearing. Get a Reiki on you. Get a body talk on you. Maybe going to one of those, tubs you float in and close the thing and it's dark out and they listen to music or escape. Where do you escape? You like going to the ocean. You like going to the mountain. You like playing in the snow or whatever. Escape. Be by yourself and escape and not sit there and worry about all these other things so that it can help you. That's going to help you beneficially. Be in a solitude, giving yourself a rest time. Maybe that you need to, give yourself a cup of tea that you never had before. It's like, I'm going to drink this cup of tea and look at the birds and not think of anything and look at the squirrel and da-da-da-da, okay? So get that solitude, or maybe it's reading a book or going into the tub, okay? That's going to help you health-wise the best. Wealth is going to grow quietly for you. It's going to grow. If you force it, it's not going to grow. It's going to grow. It's going to give you opportunities. But be prepared for it. Be prepared for it. So like my beautiful friend, Diane, that I do ghost hunting with us, ghost hunting grandmas. And if you haven't seen it, go look on YouTube, ghost hunting grandmas. We do ghost hunting. She's Aquarius and she has puppies. Okay. And, she's prepared. And then she was like, oh no, I'm not going. And she's not the kind that puts them in a cage. They're free. She has a lot of land and they run around in the, huge yard and all that stuff. But, it could be like, be prepared by, even though my dogs aren't pregnant right now, be prepared because maybe one of her dogs gets pregnant and then, she sells the dogs or whatever. So I'm seeing it that way. It's going to be unseen. Your wealth could come through where you're thinking, it's not going to come there, but it is going to come there. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So there could be opportunities, miracles. All of a sudden you win some money. Maybe you find some money. Maybe you find something at the Goodwill. You find out it's worth $10,000. It could come to you in that way. Okay. Miracles arrive through dreams and signs. So listen to the signs, listen to your intuition, and listen to your dreams. I don't dream, probably because I'm connected to the universe, this other universe all day long, and my brain's like, oh, I need to sleep. But when I get up in the morning or before I go to bed or when I'm taking a shower, dreams, concepts, ideas always coming flooding through. Allow them. Say you're safe and worthy to allow these miracles to come through. Show me the way. Show me the way. Don't chase after it. Allow it to come to you. Okay? Blessings come through surrender, just like what I was saying. Taking the shower, show me the miracles. Bring the miracles to me. Tell me what I need to do, where to go. Listen to your insight. Okay? Watch out for emotional detachment. So it's like, don't be attached too much to somebody, or it's like you're not giving someone the honor. Say someone, maybe you have a partner, maybe you have a husband or a wife that has been treating you really, really well, and you've just been kind of ignoring it. Don't ignore it. Okay, thank them, be gratitude, or maybe look at the relationship and saying, am I being detached from them? Don't detach yourself from your wealth, from your joy, from your health, from your da-da-da. Wake up, take the horse blinders off, and see where it really is, and that you can change that, okay? Because this is a reset month for you, Aquarius, okay? This is a reset month, and you can't reset something or you can't change anything unless you acknowledge it, right? So I feel like the Akashic records are saying acknowledge, 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 and then change, okay? Or maybe you don't need to change. Okay, the Akashic record message is rest now. The future is already forming for you. Your desires, your dreams, don't try to control it. It wants to come to you, okay? But it can't come to you if you control it or dictate how it's going to come to you, or if you're doing it for everybody else, all right? Know that you are worthy, safe and worthy to allow this to happen. Okay, so the last one, Pisces. Oh, wait a minute. Catherine, thank you, thank you, thank you. She gave me $20. Thank you, Catherine. That's so nice of you. And that's why I put the little button of thank you on there while I was talking. I didn't want to do it while I was doing that. She gave me $20. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. And then Peanut says thank you, too. Okay. All right. Pisces. This month brings Pisces alignment with soul, tribe, and future vision. So what that means is this month, there's going to be alignment with your tribe. So is that person supposed to be with you? Is that friend supposed to be with you? Is that partner, business partner supposed to be with you? Is that boss supposed to be with you? Is that, that's what they mean by the tribe. So also your insight is going to be strong, and it will show you, should you still be partners with them? Should you still be connected to that boss? Should I be connected to that friend? Should I be connected? And it could be even, and you're going to have future vision like, oh, I'm going to get a new car, or I'm going to get a new home, or I'm going to, I think I'm going to have some new friends, or I'm going to get a bunch of new clients, or your insight is going to tell you when you release that, what doesn't serve you, what's going to come. Okay. And so that's up to you. It's going to show you your village. It's going to show you your tribe. This is a really, really powerful month for Pisces, because you're going to know who's with you, who's not with you, who's wanting to help you, who's not going to help you. It's going to be a massive month for you, insight-wise and relationship-wise. Okay, I'm not saying just lovers, relationship-wise. A lot of truth is going to be shown. And some of you guys, it could be a little challenging for you. Know that you're safe and worthy to do this, okay? Because you could be letting go of a lot of friends all of a sudden. Or the universe, I hope this doesn't happen, but because maybe you were supposed to move and you're like, I've been wanting to move. And then all of a sudden there's a flood. And it's like, well, I better move now. Or I hate this job. They fire you because your new tribe is coming in, okay? You got, they, like that song, one is silver and the other is gold, right? So letting go sometime is needed for the new to come in, all right? Okay, so love, if you're looking for a lover, ask your friend to set you up. Ask an acquaintance, ask someone from work, because love could come through friendships, or a shared mission, like, oh, we're going to go on a trip. You could be, I'm going to Ireland, and you meet this Irish or Scottish guy or this Irish gal or something. It could be through a friendship, like, let me set you up. Okay, so my friend Jesse, that's how I met my husband, was because I wasn't going to date anybody at work, because I was like, okay, if it doesn't work, I got to see him every day. And my friend set me up with my husband through the friendship. I would have never, I don't think either one of us would have talked with each other. I think, see each other or not, right? So it's perfect timing. So allow your friend, allow an associate, allow someone to set you up, or maybe you're doing a mission. Maybe you're helping at a food bank, or maybe you're helping at a pet store, and all of a sudden someone comes along and it's like, I'm looking for, a new dog, and you're like, ha da diddy, you know what I mean? Or maybe they're saying ha da diddy to you, you know what I mean? So allow that to happen. Your health improves through community and creative expression. So if you're a painter, if you're an artist, if you're anything with the right brain, creating, writing, speaking, your health is going to improve that way, because you're going to be releasing, you're going to express your emotions through that, okay? Because you guys, Pisces, you're going to be very, very sensitive in the month of January, because because Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio, I'm not saying that your other signs aren't attached, and maybe you have a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in your rising or moon, I'm not saying the other signs don't have intuition or anything like that, but the water signs are going to be very, very emotional this month, because so many people are going to be changing, and it's, you know what I mean? It's like, we're going to be attached to it. So it's almost like, I acknowledge it, but I don't accept it. I acknowledge it, but I don't accept it. All right. Wealth grows through networking, doing something with someone else, humanitarian work, especially around the new moon. So maybe go on a trip, maybe volunteer somewhere. Maybe someone gives you an idea. Someone's like, hey, let's do a podcast together, or let's do YouTube together, or let's have this shop together, or let's have a baking store together. There could be partnerships through networking, through the internet, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, it could go through that. It could go through speaking. It could be teaching. It could be you're learning to be a nurse. So, okay. So it's going to be through communication. Okay, or collaborating together, or doing humanitarian work. There will be wealth around that, and you choose how you want to receive it. Okay, but you have to be ready to receive it. Know that you are safe and worthy to allow that. All right. Miracles are going to be shown to you through signs, synchronicities, things like that. Of like, George says. Or my friend Sally says, Friday the 13th, even though everybody else says it's a bad luck number, and I'm going to San Francisco, she's going to San Francisco, there could be a miracle there waiting for you. Or you keep on seeing 111, or you keep on hearing the same name, or say, my husband's name is Roy, and you keep on hearing Roy, and you're single, and all of a sudden someone comes up to you and go, hi, I'm Roy. And you're like, oh, this is the miracle. I got this new lover, and his name is Roy. Do you know what I'm saying? So allow the miracles to come to you, but see the signs from it, okay? That's your choice to fight it or go against it or allow it. Blessings come when you trust divine timing, not controlling it, not dictating it, not telling it how, like I was just saying, oh, my friend or I keep on hearing the same name, divine timing, all right? So I'm going to use me and my husband again. We worked at Hewlett Packard. I did quality control. He worked on a machine. He worked there for a year and never saw him until my friend said, I'm going to set you up with this guy. And then all of a sudden I saw him. Divine timing. If I saw him a year before, he was going through a divorce, I probably wouldn't have dated him. I would have been like, nope, he's going through all that crap. I don't want to go through that. So the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, is bringing you divine timing in your work, your wealth, your health, your joy, your love. Allow the universe to put you in the right place at the right time. Stop fighting it. Listen to your insight, okay? Could be a beautiful month for you. Could be a beautiful month for you if you allow, all right? The Akashic records are saying you are supported beyond what you can see. Okay, this is the last sentence. This is the end. The Akashic records are saying you are supported beyond what you can see. You don't need to see the support. They're going to support you. The universal source, God, whatever you believe in, the angels are wanting to support you. You just need to allow. You just need to allow. Know that you're safe and worthy to allow. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a long night. It's almost 2 hours long. Sorry about that. But I want to give you guys blessings and smiles. I am so grateful, and thank you. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for allowing me to do the readings for you. Me and Peanut say thank you. Okay, I truly appreciate you, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope all your wishes and dreams come true. I really do. Hope to connect to you on Thursday. I'm going to be talking to Archangel Hope to bring hope and around love, health, and wealth. Be doing the singing bowls. I got some packages to open up, so I'm excited for that. Okay, or I see you next Tuesday. I'm putting this videos up on Rumble, RUMBLE. So if you want to see it there, then see it there also. Okay. I want to give you many blessings and smiles. And again, forewarning you, I'm going to make the prices go higher at the end of January. Okay. So if you're wanting to get a reading from me, psychicdebbie.com. Okay. All right. I want to give you blessings and smiles, and bye-bye.